Sunday night, Off Track fans and crowd, and we're gonna jump right in the pool, baby. We're gonna jump in, and I don't have to ask what everybody's drinking tonight, because as you see, I have an empty glass here, and I have an empty glass for a reason, because
Is that reason because you stopped drinking?
No.
Whatever. No.
No, actually, so we're just, I don't know if we'll continue to do this. It's the first time, though, we're doing this. Not really, but really. We're going to try this out. This is, as you can see behind me here, Redneck Riviera Whiskey. And yeah, the four of us have our bottles. Chris isn't holding his up. That's probably all gone. There it is. He's already got it in the glass. Fair enough. So, wasting no time here. Okay, here you go. Oh, can you hear that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sweetness. Okay, here we go. Give it a little.
Look, guys, I'm sorry. I cheated. So as you can see,
Holy! Whoa, Rusty!
I am well into it. I'm just going to drink it out of the bottle.
My bottle looks similar. These people forgot to tell me I was supposed to wait until Sunday. I mean, they said, Chris, buy whiskey, and then they didn't give me the instruction of, Chris, don't drink the whiskey.
You can buy me anything you want, Chris. Never mind. So I'm smelling.
Yeah, $2 and a ham sandwich.
$2 ham sandwich hookers. Anyway.
Oh, they're my favorite.
You know what? Okay, so I'm tasting a little bit of I'm sorry, not tasting. I haven't even tasted yet. Smelling some vanilla-ish.
Yes. I've got a strong vanilla caramel smell to it and taste. It finishes very well.
How about honey? Do you taste any honey?
Yeah,
it's
it's something not bitter. Yeah,
not to me, but everybody's taste buds are a little bit different. But
yeah, actually, I'm getting a little bit of maybe a touch of honey. Yeah, I'm liking this. It actually, Rusty's right. I think it finishes very nicely. Doesn't give you that pucker face,
The
Right.
color's really good. It's got excellent legs on the side of the crystal glass that I swirl it in here.
Those legs go up and make a nice ass out of themselves, don't they?
Oh, they are sexy. Sexy legs.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's
I like it.
And the price point is phenomenal.
This is actually something to discuss really quick. All four of us live in different states, different areas of the country. I'm out here in Arizona. I paid $20 for this bottle. Where were you guys at?
Same as
I was in Alabama. It was well, if you got it for 20, you got it cheaper because it was 20.
John Rich told me where to get it.
Yeah,
Mine was 22.
I'm dropping names now. Sorry.
That's a reasonable price for a nice whiskey.
Yeah, well, $24 is what I paid, and yes, that is for what is that, $7.50?
Yeah, $7.50 million.
Yeah. I mean,
so, and if you go on there, it's
there was a mail-in rebate of some kind that was on the bottle. I just didn't pay any attention because what a pain. I don't bother with the mail-in rebate.
No, I don't either. Sorry, I don't mind paying the full price for the thing. I'm not a cheap bastard.
no, that's
Eastside Distilling is I believe who makes this product for Mr. Rich, and Mr. Rich, John Rich, that is, says my team and I worked tirelessly on the creation of Redneck Riviera whiskey. I wanted an American blend like nothing else on the shelf, and that's exactly what we got. Redneck Riviera whiskey is as smooth as it gets, and I'm proud to offer it to America. Work hard, play hard. Awesome. Cheers, seriously, John Rich. I like it. I'm game. I will be buying more of this.
Definitely.
Now it is a blended whiskey, and that's what they say, and it says 95% American light whiskey aged 2 years, and 5% American whiskey aged at least 1 year. So it's good.
Know that they partner with Folds of Honor, which provides educational scholarships to spouses and children of Americans fallen and disabled service members?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Excellent whiskey and a good cause?
Also, I watched a review of this whiskey. It was actually a very comical review from, I think they're married, but they're a couple regardless. And you can find them on the socials anywhere, it seems. I know Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram under I Whiskey She Wines. That's the name of their social media platforms, I Whiskey She Wines. And they're actually very humorous about it. It was I enjoyed it, so I'll be checking them out more often as well. So anyway, to wrap that up, that was a fabulous. I'm digging it. Seriously, I will be buying more of that. And
it's got an excellent clean finish to it.
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
So it's a rule number 3 product all the way, right?
It is.
That
I
helps.
can't believe I only got that tiny little bell out of an excellent clean finish.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to make sure I have this up still.
Lep's going to be very disappointed in all of you.
Now, while I did try it on ice and it was good, I've got it mixed right now, and it pairs very well with Coke Zero.
Pairs? I think you just diluted it. Shame on you, Rusty Lugnuts.
Pairs
Whatever.
with the Coke Zero. Good job.
It does.
It also pairs.
I
It
was
also pairs
drinking
very well with cherry Coke.
I was drinking it neat last night, but today I threw some lemonade in there, and holy crap, refreshing. Yes, it's really
All right.
What did you just drop, Whiskey?
I didn't drop anything.
Somebody dropped something.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to get right into this daily dumbass here because, there's a lot of dumbasses.
You're going to get into the dumbass?
No,
Oh, hey.
not, no, not this guy. Hey, so if you were going to steal some things, let's say, doesn't matter the product, but we'll go with comic books because, well, they were comic books. And you were going to sell them. Let's say you lived in Atlanta, Rusty Lugnuts, and you stole these like right on the corner of 5th and Western in Atlanta. Where would you sell them? Or where would you not sell them?
Back to the place that I stole them from?
Well, anywhere in the vicinity at least, right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, because you run into some problems, selling stolen items in your own backyard, right? Okay, so
Well,
Exactly.
It could be a really heavily trafficked corner, and maybe they were just trying to maximize their profits. Did they go across the street maybe a little bit?
I don't think he went too far, I can tell you that. Okay. When you steal a specialty item, make sure you go far away from home to try and sell it. A couple, actually. So there are 2 dumbasses, a couple in St. Louis, Missouri, cut the lock on a storage unit and stole about 3,000 comic books. That's a lot of comic books.
Wow.
If they tried to sell them on eBay, they might have gotten away with it. They could have called Brad Staggs. Maybe he would have been game, but I doubt that. Instead, they got in touch with a local comic book store in Lou, and the owner told them they was very interested in buying their collection. Why? Well, because
It was his.
they were his. So, police were waiting to arrest him when he showed up. Karma, listen to me. Karma can be a fabulous thing sometimes. It's seriously that is a very dumb thing to do. And of course, that's why Chris always says how big.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, there's always that. And I'm not sure what this guy here was thinking. A 28-year-old man named Mark, and first of all, it's spelled M-A-R-C. I don't get it. It's not how you spell Mark. Anyway, he's from Pennsylvania, and he stole a woman's credit card. He used it to buy a cell phone at a PCS store. Now, we all know that stores like that, well, they're surveyed. We'll just leave that there. Then he goes over and he buys some beer and smokes at a convenience store. Those are also surveyed. these are my words. Just throwing this out there for you. If you're catching
Like people walk in there with a clipboard and ask questions.
no,
No, not that kind of service.
Surveillance, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, both stores actually. He signed the credit card. Okay, what if you stole someone's credit card? If Rusty or Chris, if you stole Melissa's credit card, when you go to sign for it, what would you sign it as?
Josh Renner.
Well, that would probably be the smart answer to do. Rusty, you have any answers?
I got nothing.
Okay, well, what do you think this jackass signed it as?
His own name.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, actually.
No?
He signed it as, quote, thief. Unquote. Quotations.
What?
Oh,
Yes,
that
he signed
is
it. The word thief.
that is a big time dumbass.
Well, yeah.
Dumbass douchebaggery.
And, of course, when...
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yes, pretty much. So, he signed it thief and, figure out the time that they could figure out the time of when he was at each store and all that. The police reviewed the security footage, identified him because he was in two different places. They knew exactly who he was. It's not hard to figure out when you go into multiple places. Hey, it's this guy, and someone signed thief here. This guy was over here also. Cross-reference, done. I'm pretty sure he signs his autograph in prison now as prison bitch. Just say.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, hey, I know, Rusty, you said you're not hard tonight. What's the problem?
What? No, I got a couple of things. I got a.
Okay, what's hard in the news?
It seems that in Texas there has been a ransomware attack that cripples at least, this is big, 20 local Texas agencies.
What is it that's crippling them?
Ransomware.
Ransomware.
At least 20 local government entities across Texas have been taken hostage by a coordinated ransomware attack, the Texas Department of Information Resources announced Friday.
Ransomware, that's that fancy new athletic clothing line that my kid wants, right?
Oh, that would be...
No, ransomware is a type of malware or malicious software that locks a computer and all its data until a user pays a specified amount to regain control of the system. Attackers typically request payment in mostly untraceable digital currency, such as Bitcoin. But once the ransom is paid, it's usually a key is given to unlock the computer. So, I mean, you're pretty much, these guys are... who's to say they're going to unlock your crap when you pay them,
Tragic
So there's
story.
like honor among thieves or something? I don't...
No,
But anyway.
Because if you do it, especially in an agency, the government, any government agency, they're encouraged not to pay ransomware for ransomware threats because, hey, once they pay, well, they're going to continue to do it because you'll get hit again.
They should have enough backups running that they could just wipe the computer and say, screw you, ransomware douchebag.
I'm digging this Redneck Riviera, guys. I'm having more already.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a fun show.
The press secretary for the Department of Information Resources, we'll just say the DIR, told
Wait,
KUT...
Hold the phone. Flag on the play.
What?
Department of Information Resources. That would be like the tech department, right? The IT people.
Yeah, I guess.
And they got hacked by this this clothing line.
Yeah. Not a clothing line. No. Bunch of hackers. It's hackers. It's hackers, Chris.
I'm trying to catch up with you here.
Yeah. So the press secretary for the Texas DIR, Elliot Spear, told KUT Radio that the department was still gathering information about the attack. They don't know what the hell's going on still, or just it's crazy. It looks like we found out earlier today, but we're not currently releasing who's impacted due to security concerns. The Texas Military Department and the Texas A&M University's Systems cyber response and security operations are responding to the more critically impacted areas.
They probably found out about it on the news, like Barack Obama.
Texas is not the first state to fall victim to ransomware. It isn't uncommon for hackers to demand up to six-figure sums in order to get government computer systems back up and running. It's also not unusual for towns to actually pay the ransom. CNBC reported in June that Baltimore had spent millions to regain access to its networks following ransomware attacks. Do these people not back up anything? I mean, can't you like back up stuff?
Only the best and brightest work in our government.
Rusty.
Hey, this is not about me. Hush.
I won't even say why I asked that question, but Rusty, you backing up?
That's true. But I mean,
seeing how fun. That was a fun snafu. It was good the second time.
Rusty's been backing up all day.
No. All right. Full disclosure. Yes, I should have been backing up stuff. But this is the government. I mean, the government's supposed to be on top of all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
on top of you, riding your back right now, aren't they?
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, my full disclosure, my wife's computer crashed, and we didn't have anything backed up, and we have lost all kinds of crap. So, yay me. Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Well, I didn't expect you to throw yourself under the bus. I just asked you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so back up your data, people, because it could happen at any time. We had, there's no clue when it's going to happen, and we lost. Well, all our tax information, everything for the last few years was on that computer, so it's gone.
So, for the layperson who doesn't know how to do this, how do you recommend people back it up? On a cloud or on a cloth, on a hard drive?
The easiest, simple way is a USB hard drive, a removable USB hard drive. Put the important shit there.
Yeah, and I would say a solid state drive, because if you have another hard drive that can crash, hard crash, that's what ours did. It hard crashes into the reader. It doesn't spin anymore to read it, so... But a solid state drive doesn't have that. It's like a great big flash drive is what it is, and that's what you want. So
look at this.
Back up your crap.
Rusty lug nuts.
Yeah. So
all right. Well, good.
Luckily, we didn't lose.
Rusty?
Luckily, we didn't lose all our pictures. We did back those up a few months ago. What else do I got? So anyway, I lost where I was. So they haven't decided whether or not they're going to pay, and they're seeing to the extent of, they're still finding out to the extent of how many agencies are under attack and all that. So good luck to them.
Usually in a case like this, though, doesn't it seem to be that if one, say, department gets or agency is affected, that it eventually kind of downhills itself in many departments.
Yeah, right.
Somehow.
Yeah. So
the government sucks.
Turns into a train wreck.
Yeah, good luck, you people in Texas.
What he said. Huh. So,
okay, on this day in history, U.S. President Bill Clinton admits that he had an inappropriate relationship with one Monica Lewinsky.
Describe inappropriate.
For jackholes, not much is inappropriate.
Yeah, well,
unless you're married.
Were they in flagrante delicto?
Yes.
Probably.
Office.
On this day, 1962, Ringo Starr joins the Beatles, replacing who?
That
Anybody?
one guy.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Oh, those bugs. They played in the... They were like the...
Gosh.
They were like Alvin and the Chipmunks, but they were Beatles, right? And they had little itty bitty
them
guitars.
Oh, he was in another band, wasn't he?
No, he was one of the original Beatles, and Ringo replaced him.
And he went on to live a normal life.
Yeah.
And he was glad that he did. I can't remember his name, but he went on to go to college and
Pete Best.
Thank you.
That's right. The best. That's right.
Huh.
I remember that.
All right.
I mean, I don't remember that, but I
Yeah, because you were
hearing about it.
not born.
No, I was
None
not.
of us remember this. Brad Sack remembered. He's old enough. He remembers when rocks were soft.
On this day
Just saying.
in 1978, the first, and I would have thought this would have happened before then, the first manned transatlantic unpowered balloon crossing. 1978.
Willy Wonka.
How do they go
The
anywhere
Great
without any
Oz.
power?
I don't know.
What the hell is she talking about?
I don't know. She's already into that bottle pretty heavy, I think.
Oh, she's been in the sun too long today.
Yeah, I had a rough day. Go ahead.
Yeah, rough, sitting in the sun. Pew, 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 pew.
Lots of pew pew.
On this day, 1969, Hurricane.
Camille.
Anybody? Very good.
Seriously?
Striking Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, killing 300 and leaving 70,000 homeless. Holy crap.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Camille was a bitch.
Oh,
But I don't remember that either.
I've heard that about her.
My wife, Camille, likes to GHB.
I think that was one of Brad Stagg's wives.
Well, if it is, we'd never blow out her name like that, I don't think.
Full disclosure, he's never actually revealed any of their names.
That's the point. You can get
All
away
right.
with everything.
some famous birth
Make it quick,
on this
'cause we gotta
day.
do something else before we go to break.
Oh,
Today's
okay.
my birthday.
Sean Penn, born today, 1960.
Yeah, who cares?
David Koresh, born today,
Yeah.
1959. Yeah, he's dead. Mae West, born on this day, 1893.
Slightly dead.
Well, yeah, she's been for a while.
How do you get to be slightly dead?
Yeah,
Bring out your dad.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Melissa.
Feeling
But I'm
much,
not dead. I'm not dead.
feeling much better. I think I'll go for a
Time
walk.
out. Time out. Melissa, can you reach over there and grab me one of them beers and hand it over here to me, please?
Why? You
I
don't
think
have
we're
your
fixing to go to break,
I
people.
need a beer.
Just give them the
Thank you.
beer.
Thank you.
Here.
Why is this beer warm? Don't you have a cat cooler to put it in?
Hey, you know what? When I was out there, it was 97 degrees today, and the only thing that stayed cool in my car was my cat cooler tumbler.
You
The
damn
ice-
Skippy, it does.
The ice is still in there right now, and I had been there since 8.
All right, let me get this. Let me get this out here. This is
Hey.
kind of terrible to be the first, but born on this day, 1950. Gail, what?
Catcoolers.com. We're doing a read.
Catcoolers.com.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Catcoolers.com.
Radio gold. I'm telling you,
Oh
folks.
my God, we're back to radium paper. It's all right.
And they're in touch with you the whole step of the way. I got mine really quick, and they were in touch with me the whole step of the way. And catcoolers.com, they stay cold. because they're
Seriously,
so
guys,
good.
it's the officially licensed cat cooler. It's the only cooler tough enough to be called cat, and it's designed to be durable enough and rigorous to be effective and strong enough to hang out on the job site, and it will keep your ice cold for up to 7 days, folks. Seriously, go over to catcoolers.com. Get yourself a cat cooler and one of them fancy new tumbler mugs. They are pretty badass. And Rusty, you can finish on the other. Fast and non-productive first segment that we did, except for that very first part where we were sipping on some Redneck Riviera, which I'm impressed with. So, Melissa Sippy, you wanted to give a shout out to somebody.
Yes, I did. I went to the range today, took another class. It was just a class of instructors who were out there doing stuff. Anyway, we're out there all day, and the environment that I'm usually in over there, it's always some really good people.
Oh, go ahead.
And no, I met one of the guys out there. Whenever we go through firearms training and stuff, a lot of people talk about different websites and stuff that they buy stuff from. And, you know, I threw out some Mojo sponsors out there, but I wasn't trying to ram Mojo 50 down everybody's throat, even though I wore the t-shirt. But one of my, I don't know what they call it. I don't know if it was my line coach or my RSO. His name is Billy. Good guy, and he has
Billy Badass.
Billy Badass, yeah, or Billy the Kid.
Okay.
If you were in the Navy, I'd call him Billy the Squid. But
I was just gonna say, is it Billy the Squid? No.
No, but no, he's
Do it.
no. The instructor used him for a lot of examples, so no, he's pretty badass as far as with the pistol. So he has a YouTube channel, and of course, everybody there obviously is very pro Second Amendment friendly, obviously. And he has a YouTube channel called The Good Stuff, and I'll tweet out a link to that. And but when you Google it or YouTube it, it's The Good Stuff, and then put Billy right after it, and he's got some interesting stuff out there. But had a good time today.
Well, nothing. That's awesome.
Firearms equipment and stuff. Yeah, I was at the range today from 5 until 7:30 this morning until probably about 6 p.m. and it was 95 degrees. So, but it was good. There's some lead down range, so it was a good day.
You know what's better than a full day at the range? Not much.
Exactly. Exactly.
Just saying. So with no further ado, you know what? The crew and I, we went fishing. You know what we come up with? Some hideous three-eyed fish out of the Mojo River.
Is it Mojo Fish River?
No, it's Mojo River Fish.
Mojo River Fish.
Boy, does he smell delightful.
Yeah.
He goes by Eric. Eric, how are you, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, we're glad to have you with us. Tell us what the hell ever encouraged you, or what made you just say, "Yeah, I go on that show often." Crazy.
I have no idea. You guys are already ahead of me with drinking that Redneck Riviera, so I'm trying to catch up over here.
Uh-oh, what did you get?
The only thing I can drink is this stuff. It's that alcoholic seltzer water.
I have not had that. Truly, I have not.
I've heard it's good.
He could totally drink with Larky F and Farkin.
I can't really drink anything else on the diet that I'm on. There's bad side effects.
Oh, okay.
Larky drinks. I think he drinks Zima, doesn't he, Larky?
Something like that, yeah.
I bet he has his little drinks with the umbrella in them. What do you think?
No, we love the Farkin.
Love Larky.
One of my faves.
Yeah, it's one of all of our faves.
Well, he is a superhero, so come on now.
Well, he's a
one of the greatest, snarkiest.
Yes.
Hey,
I know, and that's why I'm glad we have Mojo Fish in here, because as far as his tweets go, he is very quick and very funny.
And I got to tell you, Eric, your questions and how you did your video here for us a few weeks on Twitter were freaking phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
I enjoyed them thoroughly. And as a matter of fact, we did not get the chance to. See, look at her. She's already like lifting her head up. She knows. Melissa Sippy, we didn't get to ask you those questions yet. So Rocky with an I, yeah, she's coming back on. She's going to ask you all these questions. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah.
And there she goes. She's hiding.
I think we should give Eric the opportunity, since we didn't get to any of his questions during that show, to what was your favorite question, and would you like us to answer now?
Yeah.
Do you even
Oh,
remember
man.
what your questions were?
No, I've had a couple concussions where I just don't remember anything anymore. The short-term memory kicks in. Someone give me a running start. I'm sure I can remember one of them.
I don't remember.
I
Because
know.
I listed off a bunch. I was.
I have no idea.
I
Oh,
know you were
That's
listing
crazy.
them out there.
actually, I do remember one. If I not to me, I'm just saying if I were going to be president, what are three things that I would like to implement? I think it was a question or something along them lines.
Yeah, something about what's your platform?
Yeah, and guess what? I have no clue. I've thought about this question that you asked, and I actually had this discussion with Rocky. I don't know. I just no, just everybody go live your lives and leave your neighbors alone.
I thought one of the questions that were going to be asked was, "Dear Rusty, what makes you so awesome?"
What? I don't.
No, actually, it was Rusty. What makes you so awesome?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
It's because you have that mojo.
He's wearing the shirt.
Right. Yeah, I got the shirt on. That's it right there. I don't know. There ain't nothing that make. I don't. Whatever. Come on, people.
Oh, you're
One of,
being modest.
wasn't one of the
I
questions
got a platform.
that big? Uh-oh.
What's that?
What you got, Chris?
I got a platform. Cut taxes.
Let's go.
A
Yeah.
gun for every citizen. And then we're going to disband the federal government.
That doesn't work.
I disagree with gun for every citizen.
Yeah, have you seen that one guy?
Exactly.
Switzerland.
It's going to eliminate the problems in a big hurry.
True.
Yeah.
Darwinism.
Darwin. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna. No, I don't.
Which end do I
That's it.
point? Oh.
Yeah. Well, that would be natural selection. Go ahead.
Yep.
And then when he shoots himself and drops his gun, oh, thank you, sir. I'll take that. I have two.
Who's good enough for this responsibility? Not
Rusty,
you.
I
Give me
know it's-
that.
Rusty, can you change your gate?
Oh crap! Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, sorry, it was very distracting. So I actually had a question, and I don't remember.
We have big words and a voicemail that one of our listeners left.
Voicemail.
We have a voicemail. Are you farting?
No, seriously. Did you guys not set up your Mojo voicemails?
No,
No, I didn't.
you didn't
not.
tell me how to do it.
I me to the emails, and I saw
But-
that email, set up my voicemail. I knew you guys wouldn't do it.
So more importantly, someone actually gave a shit enough about Off Track to call us?
Yeah, they left a voicemail for us.
Oh, okay, well, give it. You got it. What do you got?
Do it. I want to hear
I
it.
got it. I got it all
Yeah.
queued up here. Let me go ahead and dial in.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Mojo 50 voicemail service. Please enter your passcode.
Christopher Branham.
To check your messages, press pound.
Okay.
I caught the Off Track with Whiskey 6 show last week. In total, I think what you've got here is a waste of good electricity. I'm not talking about the electricity between the show hosts. I mean the current used to power the equipment.
Whoa!
Oh
Wait.
man, what? Who was that?
That.
They didn't say their name, but they left a voicemail.
It sounds
Aw,
awfully
man.
familiar. Does it begin with an S?
It does sound awfully familiar, but I don't know who it was. They didn't
It
leave their
does.
name.
I
And the new voicemail
recognize
system,
that.
it just doesn't
If
have
any-
any caller
if you-
ID.
Okay, you guys, go into the Off Track MeWe chat room and let us know who you think it is, because this is bothering me right now.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get back to our guests. So Fish, so what do you do? Or do
I
you want to?
swim. That part for a living.
Sure, whatever.
Fish.
I was
You want me to
thinking,
go to serious-
wait, you swim? Is that like a hobby? Oh, dumb. I'm such a dumbass. You're
Yeah, tell us about the employment thing first. We'll get into all the rest of the stuff here in a minute.
got me off guard.
Do you want me to go with the serious answer or the funny answer?
Either.
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Either.
Yes.
Your
I
show
went to
tonight.
college. I went to college. I got a double major in veterinary medicine and taxidermy. At least this way you get your animal back.
That's awesome. Damn it, Norman Bates, you're awesome.
No, I'm a private investigator.
Wow, no kidding.
We need to
So
talk.
you do private investigations?
Yeah.
Oh, shut the front door. Yeah. All right. So seriously, and what does it take for a guy to become a private investigator there, Elvis Cole?
He investigates privates. He investigates privates.
Shush.
Oh, no.
No bell? There you
Yeah.
Right? No, seriously, what does it take to become a private investigator?
Flipping a lot of patience because you're sitting there for 12 hours at a shot some days, just waiting for 2 minutes of excitement.
No, I mean, like, did you go through schooling?
Have
or
you been there?
I got a bachelor's in criminal justice. I went to the Atlanta Police Academy before I got injured. Came back home and just fell into a company that decided they'd give a shot at me and train me to do it. That was 20 years ago.
So it's
Wow.
So you're not with the company anymore.
20 years
That's just
ago.
something that they did then, or what?
The company that trained me, I'm no longer with. Now I'm basically self-employed. I work for 3 different companies at once. Actually 4 until tomorrow morning when they find out.
Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
Breaking news.
They listen. They listen at Off Track.
The company out of New York City that I'm employed by, technically right now, I quit. So
cheers, brother. Cheers on that. That's funny. He just quit on Off Track. Yours are breaking headlines right from this crew.
There you
there's
go.
3 other companies, however, that they gainfully employ me, and I'm very, very grateful.
Wow,
Cool.
20
Like,
years
more
ago.
breaking
What were
news.
you, like 10?
What?
He looks young, is what I'm saying. He doesn't.
What was the new?
Oh,
I was like, what is he, like 10 when he went to the academy? Holy
Yeah.
I was 21.
Wow,
good
you-
Lord.
I'm 42
Yeah.
now.
What?
Wow.
I
So
got the
this
gray
is
and white
all
hair.
you've ever. So have you ever been in any dangerous situations?
I was a bouncer while I was getting trained at a strip club. So there would be my dangerous situations. I've had a couple guns pulled on me, had a knife pulled on me, been chased by an angry husband. That was fun. I got funnier stories that aren't dangerous.
Yeah, funny is what
No, we
we
like
Hey.
funny. We like funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
The woman that was claiming back injury, and I found out she was a stripper. Got a lot of video of her on a pole with no back brace and no nothing at all.
Oh, that's
There's
awesome.
Nothing at all.
Hours,
He says.
hours of color video and audio.
So I think I'm kind of getting at least partially the drift of what type of things you may investigate.
Yeah, 80%.
Your
A
bigger
lot of
clients would
insurance
be
fraud.
insurance companies then,
Right.
maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, insurance frauds are my bread and butter.
Right. I got you. That makes sense.
Insurance frauds and adultery.
Insurance broads. What?
I try to stay away from the marital stuff because it's
That's
just a headache. It's a headache. It's a freaking emotional, not worth it. If you think your spouse is cheating on you, just divorce them.
wow. There you heard it right there. folks.
Wow.
I'll
Pretty
take
much.
your money. I'll separate money from a fool, but by all means, just divorce them. It's
If you even,
Right.
because what you're saying is most of the time they are.
they are. If you think they are, yeah, they are.
So you're not a veterinarian, is that what you're saying?
I'm not a doctor. I have played doctor. Yes.
Yeah.
on a horse.
Don't investigate the bitches.
The alcohol's kicking in. I'm catching up. Cool.
He's truly catching up. Sorry, no pun intended.
I've been hustling.
All right. So talk a little bit about this diet thing that you hinted about. Are you what is it, keto or something like keto? That seems to be the
I'm
big
keto.
thing now.
I'm keto. I went keto about 2 years back, a year and a half ago back, because I had gotten to a point in my life where it was not healthy. I was up to about 250 on a 5'10" frame, and the depression wasn't helping me either. So that was like, it was just like a big pile of darkness. So, and that's a whole other story.
Right.
So to get better emotionally, I had to first get better physically to even get myself better emotionally. So keto is no carbs and absolutely no sugar. So it's a lot. Yeah, no beer, no pasta, no bread, no. It's a different way of eating.
Pasta, no pasta and bread.
No way of eating.
Wait a minute.
I'm Italian. That would kill me.
So would whiskey on the rocks be okay still?
I'm always okay.
There's no carbs in whiskey.
How much
No,
sugar
but there's a little bit of sugar. I think.
Yeah, there is a
vodka
little
would
bit
be-
of sugar.
I am sweeter than that. Melissa does give me no credit.
Oh,
the side effects from cheating though is not good. If you cheat on this diet, it's not good.
Whiskey says he's sweet.
You are fake news.
But tell me this, and I hate to get
personal,
descriptive and very personal.
I can do both.
Okay.
I'm in a much better position than I was years ago.
Right. No. About it. It has to do with the keto thing. Without many carbs. Damn it! And I hate to sound crude. Bowel movements are not.
Not a problem.
Fine. Not a problem. Right.
Really.
Really.
Yes.
Very sufficient bowel movements. You're good. Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm as regular as a train.
Bust out some Autron Peel.
So with keto, do you go into ketosis or ketoacidosis?
Why did you use big words? It's not that time of the segment.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, because when I read it, when I was thinking about the keto diet, I thought that like it would be really bad to go into ketoacidosis as like a diabetic thing.
I think ketoacidosis,
but yeah, that your kidneys shut down and everything. But is ketosis?
Ketosis is what you want to go into. It's that point where your body starts burning and using the fat as fuel.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Instead of the fat.
Yeah.
So essentially, you starve your body. It burns the fat inside of you, but then you have to be able to stop at the right point before you screw yourself, right?
I don't know if I mean, I've been keto for like a year and a half. You don't really starve. I eat chicken, fish, steak, eggs. I eat salads, a lot of vegetables, protein shakes. It's just making sure that the sugar is almost zero and the carbs are, I think it's below 30 a day.
What about fruit or even frozen fruit, fresh fruit because of the sugar? No?
No fruit. Yeah, I haven't.
I would die. There's no way. My wife is actually.
That's why it's called a die.
Yeah, because I would die on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could probably do this. I love meat.
I don't know if that's the issue.
Bell, thank you. Bell.
Yeah.
You just like putting meat in your mouth with a little.
Well,
I love meat in my mouth with some good sauce.
We have pictures, Chris. We know.
But I hear that it can be hard. Hard on your kidneys and liver, can't it? Because you're, throwing.
As long as you're drinking you got to drink a lot of water just to make sure you're flushing out your system. If you let that stuff kind of build up, it's gonna do some damage. So it's making sure your liquids are good. You got to keep drinking the water, which means I pee a freaking lot.
I hear you.
So okay.
So the question is, how much weight have you lost?
I started this about 245, almost 250 is what I'll admit to. I got down to below 210. I'm back up to about 215 only because I kind of fell off the tracks, if you would.
Oh, ding ding.
Yeah, he went off track. Yeah.
I went off track a little bit, cheated a little bit.
That's a ding ding bell.
So what is your goal? Your goal weight, 200?
200 would be great. I haven't been 200 in flipping years. Now it's just kind of just maintain. And I did my first marathon this past May, which was basically my goal, was losing enough weight for me to healthily do a marathon.
An entire, like
6.2 miles.
An entire.
Wow.
In one day.
Yeah.
Like in.
Yeah. In a few hours, right?
Yeah, I did the Buffalo Marathon. It started at, the gun was at 6:30 in the morning. and knocked it out in a little over 5 hours.
Them buffaloes are mean. Oh,
Man,
God.
and
I did.
you've
They're furry too.
No,
you've
I
heard
know,
about how
I did.
dangerous running is, right?
I know. I did the running with
Yeah,
the
no trains involved. It was kind of nice.
Okay.
Oh,
You
good.
know,
I avoid trains.
I have to tell you, my doctor, my surgeon, requires me not to run. That is actually, that is not a joke. My surgeon told me you are not allowed to run or jump. No.
What kind of surgery?
I'm waiting for the butt.
No, there is no butt.
Wait, whiskey. Whiskey. You can't run or jump yet.
No, period, ever in my
Racist.
lifetime.
This might be racial,
Oh.
but you
Who's Rachel?
drive down the border a lot.
Yes, I do actually. 30 miles on Wednesday. Along the border. Yeah, no, I was driving. I didn't have to get out and chase anybody or anything like that.
You know,
That's racist.
That is not racist. No, seriously. And the punchline is,
I know where Melissa was going with that. She didn't get there yet. I preempted her.
no, I'm just gonna leave it right there. You guys.
Yeah, I'm an old man who at 45 years old had a full hip replacement. So
Ooh.
there's that. Yeah, it sucked. Actually, it still sucks.
Means I could probably even beat you at golf.
No, actually, I can swing both ways. What?
Whoa, whoa!
No, I mean, like, I'm in the middle. I'm a libertarian. Just saying. See?
I'm sorry, I'm the minority. I'm just not into golf.
No, actually, I'm not really into golf. Actually, but you know, I don't mind going. I don't mind going out and hitting a few around the grass and
Hitting a
stuff.
few balls.
Yeah, just having a few drinks.
Do you wash them afterwards in those little machines?
No, I leave that to my. Never mind. That's not
I
true.
kind of like golf. I haven't played in probably 5 years now, but I kind of miss it. I used
Rusty's
to play a
getting
lot.
mad at me. It's like, Melissa, you're being dirty.
Hey, you're the only one here allowed to be dirty, aren't you? Because you're over there on that side of the fence. Just yeah, I saw that coming. You're horrible. She's mean to me, Rusty. She's mean.
I know. Going back to our guest. So, have you ever had a job where you went in to find if somebody was cheating and they weren't? It was completely.
Story.
Yeah, it was completely the other spouse just being a complete
neurotic.
Yeah,
There was the spouse that hired me to follow his wife, only to find out he was the one that was cheating, not her. He was looking for any kind of dirt to kind of pile on her to kind of excuse the fact that he was employing the babysitter for other purposes.
Wow.
Yeah, she was 18, he was 38.
What? The babysitter.
Graduated out of high. Oh yeah.
I thought you were talking about the husband and wife.
Oh no! It was a husband and wife.
Yeah.
But only to find out that the husband who employed me to check on the wife, he was the one actually cheating with the babysitter. Who? Oh yeah, by the way, he was a teacher at a local school, and she was a student.
Wow.
That is that is a movie. Actually.
Oh, it's a Lifetime movie. It's a really
Chris,
good
you
movie.
okay?
Yeah, that would so piss me off.
I know. Usually, Chris.
That was like American Pie.
No, that kind of story would usually make Chris do that one sounder. Dun,
Tragic story.
No.
So he don't have that one. He don't have that one yet.
Oh.
So okay, so
I'm gonna need that one.
So the private investigator thing. Of course, I mentioned Elvis Cole earlier. Have you ever heard of Elvis Cole or Joe Pike?
Oh, aren't they fictitious private investigators in a book? Elvis Cole. I know that story.
Yeah.
Who the heck writes that? It's not Kelly.
Robert Crace.
Yes.
And for anyone out there, I've sent them to a couple folks. Very, very good reads. And a series of them from 1987, and he just came out with a new one. I have not read the new one yet. So I highly
Before I discovered podcasts, I listened to a lot of books on CD, and then
Yes.
before that, a lot of books on tape. And
I have
kids,
a
if you don't know what
subscription
tapes
to
are,
Audible.
they're little square things.
We're fans of Audible. Audio
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah.
This was
Audible
before
is
Audible
awesome.
even yeah. Is Audible a sponsor?
Yeah, they should be. if
I
they're not.
wish.
Oh,
They should
I
be.
need to contact them.
Yeah.
Hey.
I need to
I-
see my history.
Hey, we could do book reviews. I'm just saying. Right?
Sure
Oh,
People that
could.
listen to
Can we-
podcasts, listen to Audible.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah.
that would be such an amazing sounder. And
Damn.
now, time for your book review with Rusty Lugnut.
Shh, your library.
Still didn't do his big words yet.
So do you have all the cool spy electronics and stuff, listening devices, cameras, all that?
I have a cool little color. It looks like a car starter, but it's a color. It's a color camera. It gets audio and video. It goes around my keychain. I can lay it down. You'd never freaking know it. And it'll go for about an hour recording, and you wouldn't have a freaking clue. I can do pinhole cams, the whole shot. Did it for a client who thought her husband was cheating on her. By the way, he was a politician. I won't say what party he's affiliated with, but it begins with a D. And dude was not.
I want something to
not-
ring, but it doesn't work.
He was not cheating on her per se. I put a nice little clock in his living room because she thought the new woman was coming over after she left for work. That wasn't the case. What he was doing was breaking out the porn and having at it while she was gone. The bad part was it wasn't what we gentlemen would watch. It was maybe something. It was a little
It was something a little more manly.
a lot more manly. No women. A lot of D's, not a lot of E's. Actually, not one D. And I had to watch 3 hours of it.
No. Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. Why were you required to watch all of anything?
He has to make his report.
Yeah, but
There you
have
go.
to watch everything? Okay, we know what he was watching. Can't you just wrap it up? I mean,
On the play,
could,
can you just give her the tape?
Oh, there was one that I had to play it, and I did it with great joy to find out that her husband was cheating on her because he was cheating on her with a guy.
Wow.
And she did not take
wow.
it well. I tried to be the good PI. And I'll tease it right there.
I'm glad this segment's over, folks. That was horrible.
Wow.
Not the segment, just that ending. Oh my God. Okay, we are completely derailed already. Thank you to our guests. We'll be right back off track. Well, folks, I don't know what to say about that. The ending of the last segment, it was quite entertaining. Wow. Yes, I believe our guest may have just derailed us. But going on with the subject, I have a question. Have you ever been... by the way, I'm so sorry. EJ, Mojo River Fish, hanging out with us tonight. Have you ever been hit on by a client?
Hit on by a client? I've been married so long, I don't know if I know what hit on means. Or I'd actually acknowledge.
Your wife should school you on that, just to let you know.
Hi, honey. I love you. Yes, I'm right here. I'm good. Okay. She's not in the room with me.
I will answer appropriately, honey.
I love you. I love you. Okay. Hi.
No, never.
So I guess the answer is no.
Well done. Well done, sir.
I don't know if I've been to public places and business places. People have pointed out, hey, I think she was, and I'm like, really? Okay, no, okay, I didn't know.
I
I've
guess
been married for.
I asked the question because, you know, you're talking about you had clients who hired you to investigate their spouses. And in the process, I kind of wondered, you know, it's like, well, maybe he or she is not cheating on you, but what are you doing
They'd
tonight?
like to.
Yeah. It's got to be out there.
I don't think so. It's never happened to me. It has never happened to me. It has never happened to me, Eric Miller, Riverfish. Never, never, never.
Honey, I'm guessing your honey's going to listen to this Sunday night, isn't she?
She might be listening now. She's upstairs. The walls
She's
are kind of
eavesdropping.
thin.
She actually hired a guy to come investigate you while you were on the radio.
It's professional courtesy, the other guy told him.
Okay, do you have a absolute most just sticks with you when you think of this was really super weird, this is the one that stands out, couldn't get any stranger?
Hot girl. She was like 24. I was working an Albany case
That's
for
so
3 or 4 days straight. God, it's a song right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 or 4 days straight. All we did was we went to the mall and she shopped and I was right behind her and she paid with cash. And I'm like, okay, you're supposed to be on disability, yet you have a lot of cash. And I've been watching what you're buying, and you're buying a lot, and it's all name brand. This money's coming from somewhere. You're 24, 25. You're not working. I know what you're making. Where's this money coming from? So I gave my boss the proposal. I'm like, tell you what. I'm like, let's do it a Friday night. I'm like, let's try it 10 to 2. And I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'll do it for free. I won't even charge you. But if I'm right, you owe me, and you're not going to freaking, get all upset with me when I submit my bill, because my bill is going to be large. So watched her. She went to a nightclub. The nightclub happened to be a strip club. It was a men's strip club where women would be dancing. So I knew I was basically right. She went in there. She's supposed to be a registered nurse. Well, she came out in a nurse's costume, and I rolled about 3 hours of video of her, which was 2 hours more than I really should have or needed to, of video with her with no back brace and no nothing else. It was really nice. Got a couple lap dances. Got a really nice dinner. My boss kind of scoffed at the lap dances, and I'm like, I wanted to make sure I was watching the right person. So
It's okay, Rusty.
That's
You
just
can
a
apply
my
with
D shots. I didn't
Wow.
want a lawyer cross-examining me going, oh, that's not her. Well, yeah, look how close she is. Look what she's doing. So
that is
Wow. Hey, do y'all need like an Alabama office? Like a satellite office? I could do this. I think I could do this, man.
Hey, yes, you could do that, and you can do the insurance claims, and you can do the fat
I'd be
wife
really
who
good
hits
at
on
that.
you and thinks her husband's cheating on her.
Paperwork's gotta suck.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
yeah, reports are a little long. Reviewing the video is kind of a pain in the butt. The reports are long. I can do without writing the reports.
Oh, so reviewing the video,
My father's never
Like-
been prouder.
being there twice.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting, where it's kind of like, I got to review the video. Oh, where's my daughters? Where's my children? Where's my wife? Gonna lock the door.
Yeah.
You have an office with a door that locks.
Yeah, do now. Thanks.
That's
Where were you a couple years ago?
Yeah.
Didn't think about that then.
a corner with toilet paper. Never mind.
Well, at least a left-handed mouse. The left-handed mouse would have been really appreciated.
Yeah,
That's a business idea, by the way. If someone wants to do that one, we need a left-handed mouse.
They sell those.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Usually they have that.
Oh, jeez.
It's a
I think
business
I
idea that I came up with,
derailed
and then I
Melissa.
searched
Melissa
for
looks
it.
derailed.
They exist already.
Yeah, but you could have a touch screen.
Well, yeah, but it's sticky.
Yeah, it might get
You
sticky.
don't want to touch anything after.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's why it's
Fish.
Clorox.
All right, Fish. You have 4 days off to do whatever you want. What do you do?
4 days off with no kind of responsibilities. Do I have children in this
No.
fantasy? So I have 4
No.
kids. No kids.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yeah, no kids.
Wow. No
Look
kids.
at
Do I have a
that.
wife?
You have no kids and you have no wife unless you want her to be there.
No. Yeah, I was gonna say if you want to bring your wife, yes,
Oh.
it's up to you.
Okay, I want to bring my wife because she's
Thank-
listening. Hi, I know
No,
you're listening.
because you want to bring your wife. That's the answer.
Yes, because I want to bring my wife. Yes.
Thank you. Not because she's listening.
Don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
Throw him a line and pull him up out of the damn drink, which reel him in.
I'm probably going camping. I'm probably renting a cabin somewhere where there's no flipping electronics, no Wi-Fi, no nothing, and it's kind of what I do now. If I can find 4 days to escape, especially with the kids and with the wife, it's 4 days with no Wi-Fi, no devices, no nothing, and it's just us and a cabin and just to escape. It's to escape together.
That's good.
Nice.
You bring the wings right out of Buffalo or what?
The wings will be nice.
That's it. Just okay.
Buffaloes don't have wings and chickens don't have fingers.
Oh wow.
Not anymore. We serve them with hot sauce.
That is sad.
True. It's true. All right. We've neglected this segment for a long time, and I believe that Eric's probably going to enjoy it as well.
Oh, crap.
It's time. And now, big words with Rusty Lugnuts.
Oh, crap.
There you go.
Oh, what the hell? Non. Just.
Work through
Justiciability.
Pretty good. Pretty good. That's
Non-justiciability.
Non-justiciability. Pretty good.
Disciability.
Okay, what is it,
What do
Rusty?
you suppose that means?
Something about justice.
Wait,
Okay.
how about just justice?
Mean not something not prosecutable.
That's pretty close, yeah. Not capable of being decided by legal principles or a court.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a phrase that people often misuse. Okay. People in the news, I mean, politicians, there's a lot of people that misuse this phrase. And can you tell me the definition of this?
Okay.
People often say, begging the question.
I begged a
What does that
question.
mean? Yeah, begging the question.
The question.
It begs the question, or begging the question. What does that mean?
That's like when somebody tells a story about a
is that
woman
for Rusty?
and they don't add in the information about whether she's hot or not. They're begging the question.
Hot or not? Anybody else?
That website sucked. This it demands without
an answer.
question, the question
Okay.
itself.
Okay, so instead of saying begging the question, you can say, well, this asks the question. This is a question. But begging the question is actually a logical fallacy. It has nothing to do with asking a question at all.
What?
No, it's basically a fallacy. It's when you have an argument with somebody and the premise has, and all you're doing is trying to prove the premise of that question. Basically, you're trying to justify your answer. It has nothing to do with asking a question or, hey, this scenario happened, so let's beg the question, what happened here? No, begging the question has absolutely nothing to do with that.
So it has to do with
Assuming the premise is correct while you're having an argument.
This demands thought.
It's spin.
It is, I know.
Political spin.
It's a little bit of critical thinking and it sucks, but
yeah,
but I hear it all the time. And when I was thinking
it's
about
misused.
It is very misused.
I actually do that. I have actually on this show misused that because I had no clue that that's what that meant.
Because it's easy to say begging the question because a lot of people say it, politicians, people in the media, and that's how they use it.
So more proper would be this brings up another question.
Exactly. Or this asks the question, or this brings up the question, or this makes me want to ask the question. But
See, it still doesn't sound right to me.
It's a logical fallacy. Because why are you going to beg the question? This is begging the question. No, you don't beg.
Just, to me, it seems like
libertarian. Don't beg.
Well, there's that.
There you go.
It just seems to me, probably because I've been using it for so long, that in my mind it sounds correct when I say, "Well, this begs a question," you know, and then you ask a question.
Right.
It seems correct.
Yeah, it sounds to me like that phrase sounds to me like, well, this makes me want to ask you this question.
Yes.
Is that not what it is?
No, it's not. Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what I call Bravo Sierra.
It's a fallacy, not a phallus.
Not a phallic.
Not a sea of phallus.
Yeah.
Unless you want it to be. I don't know. But let's move on because that was super boring what I just said.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have a question for Eric.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hobbies. What do you do for fun outside of work?
Camping 4 days with his
Yeah, I try to camp. Usually we go camping every 3 months. It's kind of nice. Even in the wintertime, in a couple feet of snow, we go camping. I do yoga.
Buffalo?
I do.
Oh, sorry.
What's
go
that?
ahead. Well, I didn't know if you're done. I was going to say, are you from Buffalo?
Yes, I'm from Buffalo originally.
Okay. Well, that's boring.
But
So freshwater fishing.
He does yoga.
Right?
Did you miss that? He does yoga.
Actually, go ahead.
I do DDP
Have you seen
yoga.
What is that kind of yoga?
You what?
DDP, Diamond Dallas Page. If you remember wrestling from the 90s and the 2000s, he was a WCW champ, and then went on to WWE, broke his back, and basically healed himself by developing his own brand of yoga, which is it's not your mama's yoga. It's not that whole little be a tree, now go gently with the wind crap. It's resistance training. It definitely it builds flexibility, but also builds muscles. It's definitely for men, for guys.
You know what? Okay, so my dad, ever since he was diagnosed.
So no, downward dog. No.
Well, no, actually.
There's no dog.
My dad was diagnosed with cancer. I don't know how many years ago now it was, and refused all medical treatment. Went completely. I shouldn't. That's not true. He refused the normal, what everyone thinks as cancer treatment, the chemo and the radiation and all that. But he did a lot. He started researching furiously, went completely holistic, changed his diet, started going to the gym religiously, sometimes 2 times a day, stayed away from like the pool with the chemicals, and everything about his whole life was completely different, and he is still okay, so that was 2008. It's been over 10 years and he's still cancer free. It was a histidic sarcoma. I believe that I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a type of canine cancer, and one of his biggest things is yoga. And it was in his lymph nodes, so it compresses the lymph nodes, and then it gets rid of. It's like a flush kind of thing. That's what the yoga did for him. That's what he was explained to, at least.
Kind of like wringing out a sponge.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way I understand it. So yoga is very healthy. I can't imagine being that pliable. I don't know the word I want to use for yoga. Especially with my back and my knee and hip and everything else I've had wrong with me. I cannot imagine being able to do yoga.
I messed up my neck a couple years ago. goofing around with one of my kids. Shouldn't have done it, but I felt the vertebrae pop. Yeah, you heard a pop pop, and I'm like, and I've never, after that, the range of motion I had, the pain I had, and I didn't want to go to a doctor because I knew what they were going to say was, we're going to cut you, and I don't want to be cut. Started doing the DDP yoga about 2 years ago. My range of motion is back to where it was when I was a kid. No problems, no issues, no pain, no nothing.
So the yoga.
If you go.
Oh.
No. But if you go to their YouTube page, DDP Yoga, there's a guy that broke his freaking back, was using walking crutches, the whole shot, gained a whole bunch of weight, was morbidly obese. Find Arthur on DDP Yoga. And the guy started doing it. He's running now. No problems, no issues, not a problem.
I have a question for you, Fish. I'm just going to call you Fish because it's more fun.
Fish.
Fish.
Rocky calls me Fishy.
Oh, okay, Fishy.
I know that lady.
Okay, so what's the difference between the yoga that you do and Pilates?
Whoa.
Ooh, Pilates. I'm not familiar with Pilates. I can only describe what I do, which is kind of like Tai Chi meets yoga. It's a lot of resistance.
Yes, center of balance and the
balance, a lot of resistance training. So you're using your own body and your own muscles to kind of tone it up.
Yeah, the doctor that invented Pilates had his own machine, and I used to do Pilates a long time ago, but the machine itself was really expensive to buy. But it was, I want to say he was in the war, but he developed these devices to do Pilates where you use your own body weight. There's no other weights on it.
RTX.
And they're no, TRX you're thinking.
TRX. My dad does that as well.
TRX, I do TRX. Well, obviously not lately, but I do have TRX straps. I love the TRX.
Oh.
But the Pilates was made from, I think he was a doctor or nurse. I'm pretty sure he was a doctor. But all the equipment that he used was either on spools or wheels using your own body weight. And it kind of, and the reason I asked, because it's kind of similar to yoga because they incorporate some yoga and resistance in there. And
very good for you.
And I just couldn't stand the Pilates studio I went to. This was years ago. This had to be 15 years ago. I went to a Pilates studio in Virginia Beach, and everybody talks to you like you're in a yoga studio. You're like, hi, how are you? Are you feeling one? And then as soon as your time is up, I took private lessons. As soon as your hour is up, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go order the clams and linguine from the fucking.
Whoa!
Rusty, take care of that. Damn it!
There it is.
That was me. No, but they totally. As soon as your hour is up, they totally change their attitude. They're talking like they're from the Bronx. So I was like,
No, I do my yoga right at home. There's an app for it. You plug it into your phone or TV, and you're good to go. I really don't want to go to a gym and deal with people.
No, I don't either.
People.
No.
The TRX is nothing to shake your fist at. It's not.
No,
you have to get your body, and you actually, to me at least, I can't speak for anyone else, but, and I don't know, maybe yoga itself is the same, but when you're using your own body, you have to concentrate on isolating muscles that will balance you while you're doing these. I mean, it's
they have TRX yoga. And did you ever do the P90X yoga?
No.
Burn.
I haven't done P90X or yoga or any of the combined. Negative.
No, I'm really interested. Fish is, well, you said it's for men, so maybe I shouldn't do it.
No. My wife does it with me. It's kind of nice.
Oh, okay.
And it's not an innuendo. It's yoga.
She does it with you.
My girls actually join in with us. We've done that where it's been a whole family deal where everybody breaks out a mat, and it's just not that. Okay, I'll do it. It's not that prissy little, yoga from the 70s and 60s where you're trying to imagine yourself a tree in a breeze. It's different. It's more intense, but it's fun.
Tay in the wind. Say that again because I'm going to write this down. What kind of yoga?
Chrissy.
No,
Oh,
the kind of...
DDP yoga. And I get no residuals from saying that.
Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page, DDP yoga.
Is there an
Actually,
app for
you
that?
get your. Yes, there is. App for it on your iPhone. App for whatever phone you're using. Patriot Mobile. Whether or not sponsoring this, I don't know.
Yeah.
You can buy the DVDs if you want to, but I definitely would say use the flipping app because the app is great. There's always different updates to it, so it works out nice. And it costs like $100 for a year.
Oh,
which
shit.
Yeah,
that workout
with
would
me
make you
having
really
kids,
hot, right?
What's that?
Do you sweat a lot when you do that workout? Does it make you really hot?
Oh yeah, the cardio off that, what you burn calorie wise, I used it to cross train when I trained for the marathon. So I'd run one day, DDP the next, run one day, DDP the next.
So
I
you're
walk away
sweating
from
all
the
the
marathon
time,
with
essentially.
pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a good
So
sweat.
some ice in a cat cooler would be a nice thing.
Ice in a cat cooler afterwards would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Do you also wear the same yoga pants Dylan wears?
Those are stretchies.
No, those are yoga pants. Dylan wears yoga pants.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Are those footy
I plead the fifth. I'm not saying anything.
Oh, and he left.
No, are those not footy pajamas?
No, he wears his biker shorts.
I used to have biker shorts. Well,
I believe those
Harley.
look like normal man's
No.
jogging.
I
not
would
on
say pics or it didn't happen, but we're
Not
all
on my Harley, not that kind of bikes. I'm talking pedal bicycle stuff.
You wore your pedal bicycle shorts on a Harley? Whiskey, come on.
Yeah.
Peter Fonda just died, for F's sake.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Too bad. Sorry, I wasn't a fan of his politics.
No, who was?
The whole family was.
But he was all about freedom. I don't get it. I think he was just, misled.
Oh, you think so?
I have no idea. I don't even know the guy. Never met him. I have no idea. He was an easy rider. It's all I know.
Bell.
Speaking of Easy Rider, we lost Easy Rider.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was away. Sorry.
Thanks for paying attention to the show there, Cal.
You know what? I think Rusty was away fantasizing about Gorgeous Rocky with an eye.
That's true.
I was.
Yeah, of course he was. What a way to end the segment. Okay, folks. You know what to do. Do it. Just do it off track. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut. My eyes are blue. It might be instamatic flu. I cough and sneeze and gasp and choke. I might screw this up and choke. And that's as far as we go with this. I'll just leave it right there, folks. That was fun. Anyway.
Yeah, that was, let me tell you, I know that poem. That was Where the Sidewalk Ends, and that was Shel Silverstein.
Shut your dirty whore mouth, your wife told you.
It sounded like
Negative.
Dr. Seuss. Like,
No, it was Shel Silverstein.
Shel Silverstein.
Gold.
Okay, now I got the.
What?
Do what?
Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
Now I said, now ask me where I got the idea to read that from.
Where did you get the idea to read that from, Mr. Whiskey?
Actually, I think Rusty should ask his wife.
Was it a midget?
He knows it because she says it all the time.
No, actually, she got that. She never heard that. She got that from me.
No, she's heard it. She told me about it. She was quoting it today.
Yeah, I know. But she got it. She learned about it from me because, yeah.
She learned it from watching you.
Yeah.
I guess. But didn't I play that off well when I read the wrong thing and choke?
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
It did suck. Whatever. I was going to read the whole thing, actually, and then I squinted and blinked and
lost.
I lost my place, and I was about halfway through. So
you went off.
Yeah. Chris, I'm so sorry you missed the grand finale. You know what's actually funny is
you were off track. I
No.
find that shocking.
No, I was
Shocking, I
not
tell you.
actually. I was so far off, I never got on the damn train. I don't even have tickets.
So, Fish, when did you start listening to Doc? When did you catch him?
Caught Doc at the old place when he was filling in for that other guy. Fell in love with him right then and there. I'm like, why was I not listening to Doc this whole flipping time? And then they went and disappeared and created Mojo 50. And I felt no one told me. I'm that uncool kid in the group, and no one informed me. And I had to go and find. Yeah, I'm just like, where's Doc? Where the heck is Doc? And found Mojo 50, and just I left the old place, and I've been totally over at Mojo 50, and then Doc went on the roof and broke my freaking heart, and but I haven't left Mojo 50, so
tragic story.
Yeah, go anywhere, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're sticking with Mojo and supporting all the hosts. That's awesome. Because actually, it's not even a sacrifice. Everybody is really.
There's really a lot of stuff to be exposed to those things.
Yeah.
No, I mean there is such what I noticed about Mojo, especially recently. There is such texture in each because everybody is so different. They might be talking about the same stories, but their take on it is so different, and they're very interesting. I mean, I love Sam Sorbo, Big Sarge, Izzo, of course, Stephen and Dylan. I mean, they're
Watson is yes.
The man.
Love Watson in the morning.
Yes, I do too.
No, I mean, yeah. I don't want to
He
go
might
through
be
the
one of
whole
the
lineup.
smartest people running a show, I think.
Oh yeah, Watson. He brings it out and get you to thinking.
Different term.
He
does it really quietly. He's got such a quiet, powerful voice.
Yeah, but he got fired up. It seems like 1 or 2 days last week. He kept having to calm himself down. He's like, I gotta calm down a little bit.
I like it when.
And then there's that guy.
Yeah, then there's that one.
There's that one guy.
There's always that guy.
You know what? That's a new thing, right? There's that one host.
There's that one host. There's Izzo, and he's another guy that just brings it differently.
He is not.
Oh yeah, completely.
Yes, everybody is so textured. Yeah, they're.
Wait,
it's a mosaic.
Are we textured?
And we're a different.
We are
word
textured very differently.
Yes, we are.
We're the. Anyway, I don't want to get.
I can't look. I honestly, I can't believe they're still letting us do this. I'm just saying. You know
what's actually really funny about that, Rusty, is I completely believe that that's how you feel. You are so enamored with the fact that. Are you serious? We get to do this in another week? You're fired.
I keep looking for the email. It's like,
look, I will.
We haven't got it yet.
Your
Full disclosure
access has been revoked. You guys suck. Pack sand. Go to the other place.
Full disclosure, Rusty.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I had a 45-minute conversation with Beth the other day.
Wow. Uh-oh.
They actually still like us, Rusty.
What?
Yeah.
No, that's
really?
not really what
No.
She just said, "Yeah, don't just whatever."
I think she's on. I think she's on medication. Is what it is. She's on medication. She's not thinking clearly.
If she's not, she needs to be. Because I don't know. Have you listened to this show? I mean, have you really?
Who's her boyfriend? Who did she choose?
That one guy.
Oh,
Bradley Woodley. That
guy that doesn't wear pants.
Well, hey. And look at this. We have a random, unknown coming in guest.
Who's not wearing any pants?
Drinking a beer. Doc pulled a skip. Brian, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing well. How's everybody else doing?
Fine. Not having enough to drink.
Why not?
Well, I haven't gotten there.
You need to try this.
Yes, I have a lot. Okay, wow. We just all throw it up there. Throw it out. Just whip it right out there. And
Redneck Riviera.
Rusty, hold up that bottle again. It has moved. Okay.
Damn it, boy. Dude. Wait, it should be whiskey lug nuts now. I mean, look what I've done. Nothing. I've been drinking. Dude, you're kicking its ass tonight. Slow down there, cowboy.
Whiskey lug nuts. Is there something we need to know about you guys?
We're having a baby.
No, okay.
He doesn't know yet.
Hey, look, and it's an elephant, and the trunk's already coming out. You want me to show you?
Oh no! Save that. Save that for later.
No, just keep.
I pulled a skip.
Show.
We need you to help us.
Jump out of it.
We haven't so far derailed Eric yet. You got a question that we should ask him? So far, we know he's a private investigator.
By the way, in case the introductions are formal, or should be, it's
I'm Brian.
Yeah, that would be one Mojo River Fish and Doc pulled a skip sitting side by side.
Yes. Now I have to call Mojo River Fish out here. I do not see him on MeWe.
For good.
Are you on MeWe? Come on, man.
On MeWe. I
do you
can't
have a
manage
MeWe?
more than I used to. I can't seemingly manage more than 1, 2, 3, 4 social media platforms at a time. I had to cut one out.
I don't blame you.
I agree. Except for Sunday nights.
Yes. So now we want you on. Come on, man. Come on. You can get in a chat room and talk with us. You know.
Oh, tomorrow night when the show runs.
You're gonna have to tomorrow.
Okay, I will tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, your adoring fans are going to want to hear from you.
Does that mean
what's Doc drinking? Wait, what's Doc drinking?
Yangling, black and tan.
Good job.
Wow.
I'm still jealous.
I don't know. Now I got to go buy that Redneck Riviera. I don't drink very much anymore, but I want to now.
It is. It's very good. Look, I'm a Jack Daniels guy from way back, and I still love Jack Daniels. Part of that is nostalgia, not only for myself, from my young days, and my biker days and all that stuff. But the nostalgia and the...
What is a nostalgia?
It's a thing. That's what I call it.
It's a history and nostalgia all in the same one.
That's exactly what it is.
And that's the
Big words
featured
with-
word on
with Whiskey Six.
Big Words with Rusty Lugnuts next week.
That's what I called it, nostalgia. I'm serious. That's what I call it because look, for me, seriously, Jack Daniel's is the very first registered distillery in the United States of America in 1866. So yes, I called it nostalgia. Anyway, but this stuff here, look, I'm always looking for new whiskeys that I appreciate, I guess you could say. One of my new favorites is the Jameson Caskmate Stout Edition. Damn, it is. Look, and I'm not even playing, and my crew's tried that as well. We all love it. It's so smooth. Melissa's not a whiskey drinker. How smooth is it, Melissa?
It's like butter. It's like Barbra Streisand's legs. It is so smooth.
Wait, now are you talking 50 years ago or now?
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking like
Thank
Yentl
God.
days or Cat's days, whatever.
Anyway. So anyway, the
All
redneck.
right, no, it's like butter. Just
redneck Riviera from
dirty whoremouth.
yeah, John Rich is.
Oh, the Black Barrel.
Ooh,
Yes.
black.
Black
Wow.
I like that as well.
That Redneck
But for
Riviera, though?
That is,
Smooth.
dude. I'm serious.
Yeah.
And a nice price.
Yeah, $20, same as downtown. So John Rich, you did a great thing. Just saying. Cheers.
Yeah, thanks, John. Now I'm on the whiskey. Not
All right, we got everybody here. Everybody know who John Rich is?
I see what she did there.
We go talk about John Rich from Big and Rich.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
that is
What's
the
your
John
favorite? What's your favorite Big and Rich song? Let's go
Big and
around the
Rich.
room.
That is the John Rich I'm referring to.
Who's going first?
What was the question?
Favorite Big and Rich song? Mine is "That's Why I Pray."
I'll go with Holy Water.
I don't have a favorite song. This is not fair.
Yeah,
I'm indecisive. That's why I don't do favorite colors. I don't do favorite cars.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Save a horse. Save a horse.
Yeah, that's it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. That's the one that I know.
That's their most famous one.
Full disclosure, I'm not really a big country fan, but I appreciate, the musical aspects and that they, kicked butt and all that. I'm just not, that's just not
Rusty.
my genre. Huh.
Rusty.
I would encourage you to listen to "That's Why I Pray." First time I heard that song, it brought a tear to my eye. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It did.
Rusty,
It was
there's
awesome.
an O in the word country, right?
Okay.
How about the 8th of November? Have you guys
Nobody
heard
gets
that
it.
one?
I just said 8th of November.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Hey.
My apologies.
Let me know when you get it, Rusty.
That's a good song too.
When you get what?
Country. There's
an
an O.
in the word country.
There's an O. Okay.
Yeah, there's an O in that.
Hillary Clinton.
It's not a song. I'm just telling
I got it.
you that
There's
country
no.
music. Write the word country with no O.
Oh, geez, it's simple.
Bad, Melissa.
No, bad Rusty for trying to say it.
Cunt.
Ah, stop!
Oh, sorry.
Stop. Melissa Sippy, you're shithead.
Yeah,
I think we derailed ourselves.
totally.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
That's it. We're done. On Young.
no.
Good night, Steve Cannon. We're out of here.
I'm young. Now you go home. I'm young. Bye. D-Pass.
And that sigh means radio aluminum again.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. So, how was your week? What are you doing tonight? What's going on? Talk.
Tonight I've actually been sitting here shooting pool for a while.
Shooting pool at your house?
Yeah.
You got a pool table?
Yeah, he's got a pool table. Oh yeah.
Oh, what do you think? You're better than me?
I don't know.
Just kidding.
I'd be willing to find out.
You go ahead and give it a shot.
No,
I
chalk
bet I
it
can
up.
beat you.
So you got
Ooh.
friends over? Or you're playing with yourself?
I'm just
I mean,
playing
by
with,
yourself.
Wow.
playing with myself.
That's awesome.
Glad
Are you
wore
winning?
pants for the show at least.
Always winning.
Winning.
Seriously.
Awesome.
How do you lose when you play with yourself?
No, if you said you were gonna.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't know. I was trying that the other day. I just wasn't into it.
You were using the wrong hand.
Oh, damn it. I should have used my left hand, but I was afraid they'd chop it off. There's that.
I know. I better stop asking questions because Redneck Riviera is going to
Your head.
my head. Yes.
So-
I have an empty stomach. I haven't eaten.
It's going
all
to
day.
your cheek.
We are getting a reverb.
Oh, you are. We are not.
Okay.
From me.
I don't know. No, we're good. It doesn't even matter.
Okay.
At this point in the game, at least. So, okay. So, well, I got two of you here now. I've talked to Brian a lot, but I still need to know one thing from Eric here. What do you have any future plans for private investigating?
Future plans. Trying to stay employed and gainfully employed.
No, well, okay. Well, yeah, I think that makes sense to me. I mean, are you? We just lost him.
Crap.
Crap is right. Invite him back in. I just blinked and poof, he was gone. So in the meantime, Brian, jumped out of any good airplanes lately?
Only one.
No, I mean like lately. You've been
After that one time.
Just the one time.
just the one. Okay, 14,000 feet, huh?
No, 18,000.
18. Right.
Turn the volume on your computer down just a tiny bit there, Doc.
Damn. Did you guys are trying to get him back in here really quick for the last.
Yeah, I'm trying, but it's not letting me.
How was your underwear after that jump, or was it okay?
It was just fine.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did you?
Wow.
It's been locked by the host.
Well, that
Fixed.
Is he coming
Fixed.
back in?
I'm trying.
Okay, so technical difficulties. This is real radio, folks. Brian, so
That's what happens when you.
are you planning a next jump out of an airplane soon?
Probably won't be right away, but I do plan on doing it again.
Are you going to go higher, or are you allowed to
No, that's the highest you can go.
without oxygen?
Yeah.
So you're going to get a mask and
I'm not going that far.
Can civilians do that? Can they?
Not that I'm aware of. I'm not.
No. Hold on. The guy that jumped from the edge of space is a civilian. Maybe.
He was
I'm
also
going
a
to bet there were some
certified
permits that had to be bought for that.
So
What was that on your bucket list?
Absolutely.
What's next?
yeah.
And does it involve Timmy?
No,
Whoa.
it does not involve Timmy.
Not
Whatever it is, it doesn't involve Timmy.
I know a chick named Timmy. Does she count?
I don't know. I don't really have a whole other, whole lot of things on the bucket list. That was the major one that
Cool.
done. So
We got him back.
What happened?
I'm
Did you investigate
42. My phone turned into a computer. It then turned into something else, and I don't know what happened.
Hey, we're doing like a minute and a half.
I had to find my 10-year-old to figure out to make it back into a phone or whatever the hell
Did you
this
scream
is.
and jump up and down a lot?
After you're 35, that's when you need your kids to help.
So you had your 10-year-old help you figure out how to get back into the radio show?
Yes, Dad. Yes, honey, please help Daddy out. Make this do what I needed to do. And she's there you go.
Awesome.
Why don't we have, and I'm not even playing here, why do we not have a bunch of, say, 10 to 12-year-old children doing a podcast?
Because the
Oh,
rest of
seriously.
the platform is not kid friendly.
I am not talking about Mojo 50. I just want to know why there are not some of our like-minded children doing a podcast of their own mind.
It's
My
because
15-year-old
they're
talked
all-
to me about it.
It's because they're all watching YouTube and watching other kids play video games.
My 15-year-old's actually talked to me about it. He'd like to do a sports show. He wants to talk
that's
about
good.
sports.
Right. That's awesome.
And I looked at him and I said, find yourself a co-host, and
Maybe
I will make you a podcast, my friend. You will be a star later.
There you go.
But I got okay. So
I know Navy Dave's not on Mojo anymore, but he must still have a podcast somewhere.
I don't have a clue.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
But
Does it help that my 15-year-old walks around just repeating the words? So many words, so many words, so many words.
Oh, my kid, my 9-year-old, anytime somebody says a number or an amount of money, he's always like, Mom, $20, same as downtown. I was like, you do not go to school saying that, do you?
This is parenting done right.
My 15-year-old daughter complaining about her girlfriend. She's telling me the story about how she's having this emotional breakdown and all the drama. And about halfway through the story, she doesn't get to the point. She ends it with, in so many words, and so many words, and the blah, blah, blah. And that was the story.
Perfect. That's awesome.
And I'm like, what the heck just happened? You are my daughter. Oh, this is amazing.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I love that we're raising some Jack Hole Juniors. I really,
Point of some personal pride. Point of personal pride. That's what Eric just experienced.
yes,
Absolutely.
I did. At the range today when everybody was talking, and believe it or not, I was trying to interrupt. You know, I never do that, right?
No, no, you would never. I would never interrupt anybody either.
No. So, anyways, like I would never interrupt, somebody like Whiskey or a leader of anything. So, anyway, and I said, point of personal privilege, Mississippi, from Mississippi, whatever, and they all got it. Everybody there was like 12 people there. They all understood what I was saying. And I was like, I'm like, this is another tribe. Like they understand what the hell I was saying. Blah, blah, blah. Because a lot of people don't, like people that come over here, you go to the store, some other friends, family, you say that, they're like, what the hell are you talking about?
I'll leave my 10-year-old. I'm coloring with her. Hey, honey, give me the white crayon. Racist. Okay, give me the red crayon. Dad, you're so racist. The brown one? Racist. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Can I get the burnt sienna?
Yeah, it was just not a... I'm like, oh, you've been listening to Daddy way too much. Whatever Daddy says in the house, please don't repeat. Holy crap. Not at school. Not at school.
Yeah, I hear. I have a feeling my son's going to get kicked out of Catholic school.
All right.
My soon-to-be kindergartner was in with us one afternoon while we were doing a show meeting, whatever.
Your boy?
Yeah, the boy. He jumped up on my lap and he sang
Jurassic Branham?
Daily Mojo to the tune of Baby Shark.
No.
Ooh, wait, quick one. I got a quick one.
Do it.
Go.
Hurry up.
My 13-year-old girl, she is a travel basketball player. She rocketed a pass to a boy. The boy started to cry because it bent his finger backwards. And in the car ride home, she's telling me, Dad, she's like, it just sprained his finger. What rhymes with wussy? And I'm like, honey, you can't say that. That's accurate, but you can't say that. Not to Mom. Don't say that to Mom. But you can't say that. Not out loud in public. But to me, that was great.
You're such a good dad.
13-year-old girl.
You're a great dad.
To whoever dates my daughters, I am so sorry, because you'll get more stuff from them than you ever will get from me.
You know what? You don't have to worry. You did really well. You're a great dad. That's awesome.
We'll see. They all have my sense of humor, which is basically a derivative of Doc's sense of humor. So this should be fun.
Snarky, sarcasm, and if you can't take a joke, you're farkened.
Yeah, you better have thick skin.
You gotta wear your big boy pants around this group.
Pinhole cameras and record some of the You can make a YouTube channel out of this later on and probably be a billionaire.
All right, so I got to throw this out. I keep throwing this out, and people are not saying that they're listening. But if you want to hear some good stuff, search WLW Doc Archives, and you've got about 2 years worth of Doc on his own radio show by himself, and it is fan-freaking-tastic.
Sorry, I was looking at Melissa. I got distracted.
I got nothing. I listened to that the other day, but that's always odd to me to hear Doc by himself. But I think
but he kills it.
I mean, that was the talent of him. He did really well by himself, but when he had a co-host, the right co-host, it was explosive. Not like diarrhea explosive. I mean, it was like
let's not do the explosive diarrhea.
When you talk about Skip, Brad, Cal, those three to me were the best.
I've gone back to listen to old shows just to listen to Doc. My wife's like, "What are you laughing about?" I'm like, "I'm listening to old Doc bits." And she's like, "Didn't you already listen to the show?" "Yes." "And you're still laughing?" "Yes." It's still freaking funny. It's like I've listened to the first time all over again.
It is very consistent.
My wife,
he never changed.
My wife doesn't get it either, but that's okay. Hey, folks.
Your fault.
Big shout out, big thank you to one three-eyed Mojo River monster. We went fishing. We caught a doozy. Eric, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey, Brian, Doc pulled a skip. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, joining us. It's been a shit show, train wreck. And we love you all. Thank you very much for joining us off track right here. And go pick up some Redneck Riviera whiskey. Check it out. Try it. Do it now. Off track.